Today we will be talking about motor development in children. I will be talking about gross motor development and fine motor development. Gross motor skills. What are they? How are they developed? What do they help children do? These are the questions we ask. Gross motor skills are developed as children grow. From infancy on, children are developing strength in muscles from their head to their toes. They are developing their strength in their trunk area, also known as their torso. The trunk area of the body includes the head, neck, and hips. Muscles tend to develop internally first, then strengthen in the arms and legs, all the way down to the hands and toes. Gross motor development is a sequential development of muscles and stages of growth. Gross motor development is important for all children because it lends itself to other areas of early childhood development. To properly get to know their surroundings around them and even beyond, children need to be able to move freely, to explore the world, and to connect their social and emotional development along with cognitive skills and verbal skills. Some examples of gross motor skills would be crawling, walking, running, skipping, jumping, and climbing. Children love to play catch and throw, chasing each other, tumbling, spinning, doing somersaults, pedaling on a bike, galloping, just balancing even, and dancing. These are all fun for children, and it helps them develop their gross motor skills. There are ways teachers can help gross motor development in young children. Step 1, provide opportunities for the gross motor development. Sometimes I feel people forget to offer the opportunities. They can be in anything. We can be playing a game in the living room. You can be playing a game in your classroom. Let's do games. Reach for the sky, touch your toes. All of those help facilitate gross motor development. Offer time for music and movement. Dancing, spinning, playing, having fun with music and movement is also a wonderful way to develop gross motor skills. We can't forget about outdoor playtime. That's the highlight of a lot of children's day. Playing tag, running around, that is all gross motor development. I also like to include yoga for my younger children. Yoga is a great way to stretch those muscles and provide gross motor development. There are many ways you can include yoga. You can do animal yoga and feature different poses. You can do yoga with the outdoors. Pretend to be a flower or a tree, balance on a leg, reach your hand up to the sky. That's all part of gross motor development. Some activities for gross motor could also be walking on a balance beam, blowing bubbles and letting the children chase them, creating obstacle courses by adding little tunnels to crawl through, cones for running around, adding a challenge to the game, place a book on the head, or carry an egg in a spoon across the way for balancing. All great gross motor activities. Now we'll talk about fine motor skills. Fine motor skills involve parts of the body that contain small muscles. These muscles are so very important for activities that require accuracy, precision, and quite a bit of detail. Muscles for fine motor skills can generally be found in the fingers and hands, the feet and the toes. These are very important small groups of muscles and nerves that, when properly developed, allow for controlled movements that are used for detail-oriented tasks, like pointing at things, turning pages of a book. Those all use these little muscles. Fine motor skills are essential for children to develop self-help skills. Eating and drinking, the ability to dress oneself, zippering a jacket or a button, tying your shoes, all of these are precise and require fine motor skills. There are ways teachers can help facilitate and help develop fine motor movements. We have to provide, again, opportunities through the day to practice using our little tiny muscles in our fingers. Infants love tummy time. You can add books and toys for interest so they can reach for them, grab them, help them hold things, move things from one hand to the next, all using fine motor, holding, pinching, squeezing, and rolling things in the fingers, all develop these skills. A lot of fine motor activities could be fun activities as well. Using blocks to build the towers, build skyscrapers and buildings. Lots of fun to do. Add in some learning activities. Ask questions. What color are they? What size should we use? Oh my, what shape is that block? All this helps facilitate motor activities and cognitive development. Reading books with children allow them to turn the pages for fine motor practice. It's also great for social emotional development. And another activity a lot of young children love, and I do too, Play-Doh. Roll, pinch, and squeeze. Make your shapes and designs. Build things together with Play-Doh. It's fun. Physical therapy intervention services. Here's another area that goes right along with motor developments. Physical therapy intervention services. Oftentimes, physical therapy and occupational therapy work together to help support children. Physical therapy or occupational, what's the difference? When the body is prevented from being unable to do physical activities, that's when physical therapy comes into play. Occupational therapy. This would be providing the ways to help the body to be able to do those physical activities. Physical therapy intervention includes strengthening the body's core, stretching muscles, easing pain when experiencing these painful tasks in muscle groups, and exercise to help develop these motor skill muscles. Occupational therapy helps with developing self-care skills. These fine motor skills, some help with oral development to eat and swallow. These develop skills for day-to-day living. This is now a conclusion of a narrative on motor skill development in children. I have used the following resources to help put together a little PowerPoint presentation. If anybody's interested, they can feel free to look through these. Thank you.